real estate market normally moves very, very slow. It might shift and change direction slightly, but it's only going to happen very, very slowly. It's not going to happen. The president doesn't get elected and the next day snap his fingers and all of a sudden the economy's different.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
We do this segment now we call Don't Fall For It. And we've done a bunch of stuff today. So I want to ask you, Rick, what would you say people, when you want to tell people, hey, don't fall for it, what do you want to tell them?
I think when I say that, or you bring that up and I say don't fall for it is, on what I talked about earlier, don't fall for it that if a title company sends you a letter, first of all, read it. And then, maybe make a phone call, maybe Google that company to see if the number on the letter, I recommend that all the time.
Yeah.
Google Maps on your phone, whatever it is that you want to use to figure out who and what their phone number is, try that, especially for businesses, right?
Yeah.
So if you get something in the mail that may or may not be suspicious to you,
right?
Don't fall for it and just throw it in a drawer.
Don't dismiss it.
Don't dismiss it. Do the research, find out the phone number, make a phone call, and there's still good people in the world. Not everyone's a scammer, so they're going to help you, especially from a title company standpoint.
I think what you said there is really important. Don't call the number on the document. Look up the number. Google them, find out their real number, call that number. If it matches, great. Now you know it's legit.
Right.
If it doesn't match, the bad guys get burner phones all the time. And it's easy for them to just plug in a new number and copy everything else and it looks legit. So be careful about that. So that's great. Matt, what do you got? Don't fall for it.
I think I feel like I'm beating a dead horse now and just jumping all over it. The whole do what's right for you and let go of everyone else's opinions. It's kind of take what you like and leave the rest. Do some research, get a bunch of opinions from lots of different people.
Right.
But then filter it for yourself. So I guess what I would say is don't fall for somebody coming in. I had a conversation last week of a seller that they're downsizing, looking to move closer to grandkids, and it's time. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time to make this move. And somebody came in and was like, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do all of these things to the house in order for you to sell it, or if you're gonna get every last penny out of this sale, and started saying you need to do all this stuff. Well, don't fall for that junk.
Right.
Right. Get clear. This is what's most important to me. Obviously, they weren't listening to me. This person came to us and said, well, I just felt that guilt and shame and not really understanding what I'm trying to accomplish here and feeling shamed by it. And it's like, no, there's always a strategy. There's always a buyer. There's always the right price.
Yeah.
It's just about getting clear on what do I want in the process.
Yep.
What prices am I willing to pay and not willing to pay? This particular person said, I value seamless, smooth, and I will leave a little money on the table if I have to not spend a bunch of time renovating and reinvesting in the property. I'd rather go at a slightly lower price, not have to move twice. I already know my next place, and I want to strategically position it that way. So I just believe don't fall for somebody telling you have to do something when there's customized solutions that you can find with a different process.
Yep, that's Matt's. And that's his mantra: is customized solutions for all of our clients. So no two people are alike. No two deals are ever alike.
Oh, yeah,
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why we ask a lot of questions, and Matt's really good at asking a lot of questions and getting answers, so we understand the best course of action for you. I think it's brilliant. My don't fall for it has to do. I watched again Wednesday. We're recording this on Wednesday. It's airing on Saturday. But last night on Tuesday, I did watch the vice presidential debate, and it got my mind thinking again about the idea that there's a lot of people sitting on the sidelines waiting to see what happens in this presidential election. And I'm here to tell you, historically, it doesn't matter when it comes to your own personal life. When your life, it doesn't necessarily matter. So you have to know that, like Matt just said, do what's right for you. So don't wait for the result. We were recording a TV show a couple of weeks ago, and one of the tech guys, one of the camera guys, comes over to me and says, "Listen, Harvey, you got to talk to my mom. She's waiting for the end of the election before she makes a move because she says when this candidate gets elected, interest rates are going to go down to 3%." I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, let me talk to her because that's kind of crazy. That's just not going to happen. I just don't see any way God forbid there's a pandemic. Yeah, maybe." But let's not be unreasonable about it, and let's not wait for that to happen. Now, I know a lot of people are anxious about it, and they're passionate about it, and I understand that, But ultimately, guys, when it comes to making decisions about where you want to live or where you need to live, whether you need to sell or buy in your own personal life, if the time is right, the time is right.
And I literally just put up a blog post on this, so I can include the link wherever we need to include it.
Yeah,
It's available.
We'll put it up on the website.
We'll put it on the website, but. the gist was, after analyzing the actual factual data for the last 50 years of presidential elections, way more of what happens post-election in terms of prices and interest rates. I want to say, I don't know, I think it said something like 90% of the post-election impact is what's already going on in the economy and in the market.
Right.
Than what is actually happens in the election when it comes to supply and demand and the baseline economic factors that move markets. And the data shows in this blog post, you can see the charts for the last 50 years, this negligible change
Yeah.
after an election. It's already underway.
Yeah, I've seen it and felt it in my career, but now we've got data to back it up. The truth is, it just does. Government moves like a huge ship, really slow, and when it needs to turn, it turns. And our market, real estate market, normally moves very, very slow. It might shift and change direction slightly, but it's only going to happen very, very slowly. It's not going to happen. The president doesn't get elected and the next day snap his fingers, and all of a sudden the economy's different. It doesn't
Right.
happen that way.
Right.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. I don't care who he is or who she is. It doesn't happen.
Policy matters and it impacts over time, but
Sure.
it takes time.
It does take time.
And
Yeah, and I would say that 4 years of a presidency, the impact of that presidency may not even happen until after the term is over.
Right.
A lot of times it doesn't. I mean, so the impact of any one person sitting in that office, guys, look, I know a lot of you out there are going to nod your head or say, yeah, Harvey, you know you're crazy. My guy's going to make it better, or my gal's going to make it better. I got to be careful how I do that now because it's
over time, maybe.
Yeah, over time, over time. I can't argue that, but you know, come December 1st, yeah, guys, it's going to be about where it is now. I don't really see any major changes coming. Not that we're about predicting the future, but we kind of do. We kind of predict the future on this show.